forces are under attack.
Should you become a nuisance, I'll kill you myself.
Hey there, StarCraft fans, Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft War Remastered. Today it's going to be Sky and Larva. One heck of a PvZ. I cast this live on stream a couple of weeks ago. I figured it needs a spotlight on the main channel, so here we go. Bottom right, we got ourselves Sky. Top left, it's Larva. I think it's been long enough that I don't remember everything that goes on in this game, so I'm going to be surprised for the rest of you guys here today, too. So a PvZ, a good one on Polypoid from RJB. He's an awesome guy. You should check him out in the comments. Maybe he leaves comments, and if he does, thumbs them up. And let him know you appreciate him sending me all of these incredible replays. He is such an incredibly passionate StarCraft fan, just like the rest of you who are still watching in 2026. Overlord Scout in the wrong way, but it's a cross spawn, so there is no wrong way unless you scout cross spawn, which is something that you do not want to do, because if it's a proxy of some kind and it's a cannon rush, then your Overlord will die. That is why here. So we've got a high ground pylon here. Interesting position for this, right? Are we going to wall here? No, we are not. We're going to wall down here. High ground pylon powering a low ground gateway. I like it. Don't see that often, but it's very neat when we do see it. Looks like it's going to be an overpool. Yep, overpool here from Larva. Overlord says, no sign of Protoss, Captain. And the captain says, excellent job, Terry. Continue searching. Continue search pattern alpha, and we will find that pesky Protoss. I don't think that's how Zerg talk to each other, but if there was a translation of Zerg talking to each other into English, I think that's how it would sound. Yeah? All right, so if you agree with me, click the like button. If you don't, leave me a comment explaining why. Look at this cross-spawn scout. Check it out. Look at Sky. He's like, let's see if it's a cross-spawn for the Zerg here today. And hey, it is. Check it out. There's a drone here trying to block my access into the main base. There's not a hatch here, so it wasn't a hatch first. We know there is Zerg in here because why else would there be two drones and an Overlord at this position? And we're going to block it with a pylon. So annoying here, and the annoyance is getting started. It's not going to end. We're going to harass these drones. We're going to scout and see the gas timing. We're going to see how many lings come out of these eggs. The Zealot comes across the map. We got ourselves a second hatch at the third base here because of the pylon that is blocking. Cancel, cancel. There we go. Good cancel. Good cancel. Not wasting 100 minerals on that pylon. Just, you know, what's the refund there with the cancel? Like 60%? 70% maybe? Not 100 minerals anyway. So, gate expand, yes indeed here from Sky, and ba-bam, check it out. I got a hatch coming up with the natural. From here to 4, it's going to be called the natural hatch, and this is going to be called the third, even though it was not the third hatch on the map. You can follow it. So the probe says, yes, I see. We're taking the gas a little bit late here. Very good. I get that timing. And I'm just going to go ahead and not take my gas either, I guess. Pylon coming up. We got a Zealot across the map here. We've got one Zergling here, which is not enough to save these drones. Only Drone Micro can save these drones here. Bam. Oh, Probe got a kill. Excellent job there, Mr. Probe. Zealot says, Probe is dead. My buddy is dead, but I can get a kill too. And get 2 kills. Okay, I like this micro here from Sky. Very good. No gas being harvested at all here from Larva. We got a couple more lings on the way, and we're going to park behind these minerals. Try to get as many kills as we can. We can get at least 3. Can we get 4? Can we get 5? 5 kills as an S-rank Protoss Zealot, and he knows it. It's like, hurry, chase. Can we kill lings that are injured before they kill us? We're hiding here behind the extractor. 4 kills. Very good. And can we get a 5th kill? No, we cannot get a 5th kill. 4 kills is good enough, though. That is an A rank for that Zealot. And boop, boop. Cannon coming in. 3 bases of Zerg across the map. Again, just taking the gas a little bit late here, but again, an early third base is the reward for taking a late gas. Not slow Zealots going across the map. Up to maybe the third base here. Oh, 4 slow Zealots. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Not enough lings to deal with those. But again, making lings is very fast. So can we save the third is the question here. And the answer is, I don't know. This is a lot of Zealots, man. Think of this as 4 lings per Zealot, right? 4, 8 lings, 12 lings, 16 lings at your third. That is a disaster, right? Here we go, hammering away on the hatchery. These lings are not enough, especially with the drones here. Just attack. Just attack with these zealots, man. No? Okay, we're going to wait for more lings to show up. Very good. We're just mentally harassing the third base. That's what we're doing. Another pro comes across and says, hey, look, the lair's almost done. Very good. Cybercore just about finished here, and we can make a Stargate and get a Corsair out long before the Spire is done. And the Spire is going to show up because that is the timing here for a Larva. And pachow. Spire on the way, 528. These zealots are again just mentally harassing the third, as zealots sometimes like to do. And then physically harassing the third by trying to take down a drone here. And these lings are like, I don't want to engage. Can we get a surround? Oh, got a surround on a zealot. That's hard to do. Even if they're slow, even if you have a lot of lings, that is hard to do. It's like, all right, screw it. We ball. Let's engage. Let's try to take down these zealots, losing as few lings as possible, and we did a pretty good job there. So, 30 probes to 21 drones. Now, zealots, again, slow zealots across the map. Another zealot here. So annoying. Just sending zealots across the map non-stop, making zealots non-stop on one gateway. Just keeping Larva busy here. Yeah, check it out. So annoying. Zergs are like, yes, raising their hands in chat, saying, yes, this is incredibly annoying stuff, sir. Probe across the map says, very good. Scouting again. The Spire is finishing. Do I have enough gas for Mutalisks? The answer is, yeah, we got 500 gas here. We don't have a second gas yet, so I think it's just going to be just a couple of Scourge and then maybe taking gas and then maybe into Mutalisks, depending on how many Corsairs are out, depending on the +1 attack status, and yeah, +1 is on the way. Oh, it's a double Stargate play. Oh, all right, Sky, we are committing to these Corsairs now. Look at this Zealot. Oh, he dies at the same time. No, can't die at the same time as a Zergling, but Ling back there with 1 kill. It is a Zealot. I'm muted to sneeze. Hope you didn't hear that, but yeah, sometimes sneezing while casting is an occupational hazard. So, +1 Carapace for the Flyers here to combat the +1 attack that is surely on the way from these Corsairs. And not surely, and it's not a guarantee, but, you know how it is. I've been watching PvZ for a while. Any sign of a base down here, says the probe. No. Overlord says, yeah, I guess I'm running away from Corsairs now. Yeah, are there any Corsairs in the vicinity? No, but there will be at some point. So we got Scourge on the production. Do we have a Hydroden? No, it's a Macro Hatch. There's a creep colony at the third. Okay, I like this. Again, static defense. Don't go overboard on static defense. Don't make 5 sunkens. Make 1 sunken, and then let it work with your Sim City here, right? Just make an evolution chamber here. Maybe make a Hydroden here. Something so the Zealots can't get right on top of that. A creep colony here, too. I love it. But yeah, no sign at all of a Hydroden. We're just droning like crazy, man. 2 drones at the same time. Corsairs. Right over here. We got Scourge. We're making more Scourge. We're giving them an upgrade. And we're killing probes that come across the map and try to scout. How dare they? But yeah, what are we doing with this gas? Look, a macro hatch. We've got 974 gas. What a weird open here from Larva. Temple Archives warping in. We've got speed for lots finishing up. We got +1 attack for the Zealots. It's already done. And we're just, there you go. Finally a Hydroden, making 7 sets of Scourge. Holy cow. And yeah, look at this. I guess there's not much stopping these Zealots from getting right on top of the Sunken and killing it. Okay. But these drones just body blocking with their lives, preventing the death of this Sunken. This Sunken getting hits off, but these drones are the only other source of DPS to take down these Zealots, man. Zealots into the natural base as well. Scourge getting killed by Corsairs. Not something you want to see as a Zerg player. Sunken, again, Lings and drones here at the natural base. Speed lots into your main base with +1. No, it's a nightmare from Larva. Why was the Hydroden so late? Oh, just look at these Zealots getting overwhelmed by these drones. Stacking up. Excellent micro there. Okay, don't even try to micro against the Scourge. Fair enough. Lose 4 Corsairs for the price of a few Scourge. Okay. Just try better next time, Sky. So we have 8 Overlords in production. He is supply blocked, and he was briefly supply blocked again. Dude. Again, 2 Stargate Corsair can make a lot of Corsairs, and your Overlords are not safe anywhere on the map. No! Slow Overlords, what are you doing? 3rd base coming in from Sky. 3 bases for a long time now from Larva. Production tab says, are we making Hydralisks? The answer is no. We're getting upgrades for Hydras. You know, just Lings across the map. We've got Scourge across the map. You know, Ling Scourge strategy. As you do, Larva. Just making drones, dude. So Scourge scouting in. We see gates now. Very good. We see both of the Stargates flashing. I don't think we saw those with the Scourge, but we saw them. So just consistent Corsair production from Sky. Again, slow Overlords on the left side, unescorted by anything. Why 2 Overlords on the left side? I don't know. Are we giving them speed? Absolutely not. Look at this. Even protected by Scourge, these Overlords are going to die super fast with this many Corsairs with +1 attack. Oh, Larva! Not supply blocked, but now you are. Ugh, supply blocked at 54 available, supply to 115 available from Sky. Dude, losing a couple of Corsairs there. Fair enough. Finally, Hydra's being produced here from Larva, but what was taking him so long? Right? We've got Lurker Aspect, we've got Overlords to replace the Overlords that have died. 5 Corsairs. We finally have a Spore here at the 3rd base. No Spore at the natural, no Spore at the main, thank you very much, but a Spore at the 3rd for these Overlords to cower above. Slow Overlords splitting out. We've got DTs in production. We have a High Templar in production here too. Range for Dragoons coming out now. He knows. Dude, look at this. Just Spore Schmore. We'll kill another Overlord. We've still got 5 of them. Check it out. Look at these guys. Look how cool they are. 6 kills on one of those. Yeah, 6 kills. That's Overlords. That is Scourge. That's it. That's all you can kill right now as a Corsair that are available on the map. 6 kills. Insane efficacy and efficiency. Is that the same thing? No. Kind of close. 4th hatch. Great. Queen's Nest on the way. Okay, so we're not just going to go Hydra Lurker all day here because there hasn't been a Lurker on the map at all here at 12 minutes. Right? Look at the delay on the tech here from Larva. But he's got 46 drones. He hasn't lost many of them, but he's going to get a cancel on the 4th. Nothing defending. Cool. Easy cancel on the 4th. Sky is on fire right now. Killing so much with these Corsairs. Making more Corsairs. Again, 2 Stargate. Hey, why not make a lot of Corsairs with that? You already invested in the infrastructure. So 3 basing Protoss, 3 basing Zerg. Tried to take a 4th. Nope. Bad thing there. We have more and more Lurkers in production. Where are they? Are they burrowed up? I swear I saw Lurkers in production just a minute ago here, but I guess that's the same group. Same grouping at least. Hive is on the way. And Speed Lot and a DT, right? So again, if you got a DT mixed into your Gateway army, sometimes the Zerg doesn't notice, right? But we got Lurkers here. We have an Overlord being chased away. Hydra is finally in numbers enough to chase away the Corsairs that are hunting their lords. We have upgrades for Hydras in production. Finally, Hydralisk upgrades our +1 attack, and that's about it. Scourge, no connections there. We've got a +1/+1 on the Zealots. Good armor upgrade there. +2 armor, +2 attack as well. Look at this. 2-2 at 14 minutes from Sky. Taking a 4th Nexus. Trying to take a 4th base here is a Larva, but he is behind economically. 7 workers ahead right now. And a base. Well, almost a base. Ahead. Ahead is the Protoss player. He's doing excellent right now. We are ahead. 40 supply. 30 supply ahead about 15 minutes is where you want to be even with a Zerg player in a PvZ, but 50 ahead. Yep, that is excellent. Excellent job here. Excellent macro. Excellent harassment. Sky is really on point right now. Defiler Mound in production, so the Dragoons have a small window where they're at the super efficient play where they can attack anything and nothing is stopping them from hitting their target. Corsair is doing what they can right now, and Storm coming up the ramp. Storming up the ramp here. There are a lot of lurkers. They are split out so that one storm cannot take down more than maybe one or maybe two of the lurkers. But pressuring up, falling back. Fourth base is warping in. Fourth base is done here for the Zerg player, and he does have mineral income from it. We've got Adrenal in production. We've got Consume on the way. Again, small window for Dragoons to be able to hit their targets every single time they attack them. $176 to $125 supply. We've got 50 supply lead, and again, small window is closing. If you don't know an attack in here right now, think about what Dark Swarm would do to this situation, Sky. Yeah, Storm against the Lings, and Dragoons can hold their own against Hydras, especially with the upgrade disadvantage here. But where are the Zealots, man? Zealots can trade against these Lings, especially before they have Adrenal against. Window is closing, and I guess Sky's like, I don't know. I just don't want to make any more Zealots here, but he's making 4 more. He's got some down here for some reason. That is nowhere near this attack position, but that's it. Consume is done. Now, every single time you attack somewhere with the Dragoons, Dark Swarm is going to pop, and it's going to be sad. That's why we're making more and more Archons, right? Yes. Archons don't care about your Plague or your Dark Swarm. First Dark Swarm of the season, of the game. Imagine if Dark Swarm was so rare that ASL would go through like several matches before he saw a Dark Swarm. Like, wow, first one of the ASL, incredible. Can we kill this hatchery? No! We can't. But it's going to be injured when it finishes. Base down the left side, expanding to the 9 o'clock. Expanding 3 o'clock here, too, is Sky. And, Dark Swarm, Dragoons still, there we go, backing out. Drawing these Lings outside of these Dark Swarms so they can kill them. These are Cracklings. They are dangerous, but we have 2-2 on the Dragoons. We have 1-1 on the Lings and Adrenal, which is basically +4, +1 on these Lings. High Templar has 5 kills, and he was avenged by these Lings. Ling is going across the map for scouting purposes. Counter-attacking are just a huge group of Zealots with 2-2. Is there enough to stop this? I think morphing... Okay, Lurker on the ramp is just about enough to stop this, but nope. Not at all. Look at this. Chasing away. Plague is not done yet. But Lurkers finish and burrow right in the gosh darn nick of time. Like, all right, let's kill as many Hydras as we can while Lurkers destroy us from below. Attack up the right side. Sky killing Overlords. Flying through Storm Overlords. No sense of self-preservation at all. Standing away from the Dark Swarm so we can attack things that come outside of the Dark Swarm. And there's a Plague! No! Plague. That is the nemesis for Protoss players and always has been. Oh. I think Plague was available in StarCraft 1. I don't think it was a StarCraft Brood War upgrade. Swinging down the left side. We're making Defilers. If you're Zerg. Cracklings. Dark Swarm. Plague. What else do you need against Protoss? The answer is, I don't know. Lurkers are pretty good inside Dark Swarm. Maybe some Mutas to snipe down these High Templar, but no sign of Mutalisk production here from Larva. Doesn't mean he can't make Mutas, right? Ooh, Zealot sniped down by Lings. Doesn't mean he can't make Mutalisks. It's a little bit late, but freedom, right? Radical freedom in StarCraft means that you can make Mutalisks at this stage of the game. We don't have a lot of gas. We have 200, but you can if you want to. These Corsairs are the remnants of the Corsairs of the past. 3 kills for one, 0 kills for another one. 4 kills on that one. Overlord snipe. Excellent supply block again. So getting supply blocked. Ow. At 1928, not a good thing, but the final Corsair, remembering all of his friends, is here inside the main base of Larva. There are no Overlords to snipe because there's no protection for the Overlords inside the main base. As you know, if you've played against a Zerg player that is elite as Larva is. Plague. Yeah, plagues are impressive, storms are impressive, but not as impressive as other better micro, I feel like. Just, you know, click on an area and you're going to get some efficacy there. I've seen that a lot today with Storm or with the Plague. 195 to 152 supply. Protoss is up. Can we afford to make Reavers now? We do have gas available on 4 geysers at the same time. I think it's available and it's already done. We do have Reaver tech. But are there Reavers on the map? That's always the question Protoss are wondering, and the answer is no, but we're making Scarab damage upgrade. Look at this. Calming down. Getting away from that Dark Swarm. Picking off reinforcements. Good job here by Sky. Archon sniping a Defiler. Not even worried at all. Not even worried about the orange clouds, sir. We've got ourselves +3 attack. 3-3 is done for the Protoss. Trying to expand up the top right side. Ling's catching whiff of it. Can we kill these? But no. Zealots blocking the ramp. Can we block the Lings and keep these cannons alive for a little bit longer? Yes, we can, but I don't think it's going to be forever. Oh, 6 kills, Zealot. S++ Zealot. 6 kills on that one, too. And he did save it. I thought they were going to die and allow the Lings into this base. And then all of this everything would die. Everything would die for those cracklings. But no, those Zealots held the line. 6 kills. We're leaving him there, leaving him at his post, reminding him of the glory that just happened like 6 minutes ago. Oh. I guess maybe that was a Reaver drop inside the main base while all that was happening. Maybe there was a Reaver in there. Maybe there was Storm in there. Who knows? Finally, Reaver's in production. Look at these Archons being like, get out of here. I'm not even worried. 10 kills on that Archon. Not even worried at all, dude. 198 to 178 supply. We are watching the Zerg player get closer and closer to winning this game. And up the ramp. Okay, I didn't think we'd do this, but up the ramp we go. Sunkens and Lurkers up there. And yeah, let's go back down. 'Tis a silly place. Up this ramp, available with a Dark Swarm. Yes, it is. Cracklings in there. Oh, Storm, the answer to all of life's problems. And we're loading up with High Templar here on this speed shuttle, so I don't think we've seen a Reaver drop yet. But it is 68 drones, so if we did see a Storm drop in the top left base, and the main, I don't think it really hurt Larva all that much. But shuttling over High Templar to this top right side to defend against something, oh, I don't know, like this. Like Lings, like Defilers, like one Hydralisk for some reason. And right here, cutting reinforcements off only the way that he knows how. By standing with Archons and Dragoons, minus Defiler support. Dark Swarm here. And there we go. Storming the ramp. Dude, 7 kills on the Zealot. MVP of the match. He has 7 kills. Protoss everywhere, standing wildly and cheering, saying, dude, what incredible plays by that Zealot. Scourge looking for Obs to snipe. Reaver on the battlefield. This is the final piece of Protoss availability, right? Slow down the Zerg as much as you can. Expand as much as you can. Get Reavers at some point. Reavers, Archons, Psystorm, the holy triumvirate that every Protoss player prays to every morning and blesses their favorite Protoss players as they're in ASL 22 with respect and with prosperous days and nights. Double expanding, though, is Larva down the left side. Zealots in, not enough to contend with Lurkers and Cracklings. Oh, but we got Reavers helping out here. Okay. Shuttle's dead, so you're here forever, but yo, helping each other. Ling's dying like crazy. Defiler is dead. Can we take down this hatchery with the Reavers? I don't know. Look at this Reaver micro. Oh, taking down a Lurker. No, dude. Sniping all of the drones coming over. It was not safe. The Reavers are here. Insane game. Defiler comes over for some reason, dies immediately. We can get a kill on this hatch. Check it out. Two shots. No, defending themselves. And they're dead before that hatch dies. But, oh, incredible kills. Incredible kills on those Reavers. Didn't quite get the hatchery, but insane cost efficiency. Look at that snipe on that Defiler. Incredible micro from Sky, too, up the right side. Down the left side, splitting the map in half. Not a good place to be if you're a Zerg player. Protoss is fine with it. Cost efficiency plus splitting the map in half means the Zerg player is going to be in a lot of trouble. Doesn't mean he's going to lose. But look at this. Expanding bottom left, expanding here, and that's it. That is the available bases here from Larva. Expanding here would be good from Sky. Expanding here would be good from Sky. And I've seen so many PvZs on Polypoid where a base like this is the final boss. If you can defend it as a Zerg player, good, you can win. If you lose it as a Zerg player, Protoss is going to win the game. So let's see. Maybe this base, right? Maybe this base is a good place for that final stand. But, all right, so Zerg is maxed out. Like I said, when you're 50 supply ahead, it can be hard. It can be hard to take advantage of it. We've got a storm drop left side. Good pull. Feel like I'm casting fastest map with the storm drop and the pulling and the... There's a DT. Are you kidding me? How is this DT here? How? Because there's no overlords. That's why. Oh, DT. Not going to be like a 17 kill drone or kill count with drones here, but 7 kills, 8 kills, 9 kills. Every drone at this base killed with the storm or the DT. It's got 52 drones right now, and Protoss is pressing you. We are replacing the drones. We have enough, I think, for Larva to handle this. It's like, yeah, very good. Archon count means I don't think we're going to see many Dark Swarms. But there's always something to plague. It's never going to be Mass Archon because Mass Archon gets killed so easily by Mass Hydra. So it's still Zealot, still High Templar, still Dragoons. Good target for the plagues. And DT says, gonna try to expand here, maybe? Dude, 7 kills. 8 kills. 9 kills. 10 kills. You're running out of space. More kills there as well. Dude, 11 kill DT. I think we can kill this, man. Turn around and fight. Sky says, yes, I will. Thank you very much. Reaver getting out of there. DT with 11 kills, just waiting, just biding his time. And yeah, 1 shot versus a 1 stormed lurker always means a kill. And these lings are dead too. Why are these lings here? This is not just too many lings to determine whether there's an expansion there, but I guess maybe trying to prevent it. But no, nowhere to run at all. Ouch. So, expansions, there's 1 available right about here. Bank available, not really for the Zergs, somewhat for the Protoss. And I don't think killing this is really worth the number of lings and whatever's you're going to kill here. Hydras are going to lose. Lurkers, too. This base is basically mined out, but look at this incredible attack. But, again, the answer to incredible attacks is Psystorm. And clean it out quite easily indeed, Sky does. We have 1 lurker inside. They're all split out here. Reavers, get in there. You got Scarabs, go kill them. Dude, do not allow this Nexus to die. That would be incredible. Lurkers don't do damage against buildings. Not much damage against buildings anyway, but look at this. Just peaceful. Down the left side, mining all the time. Drones transferring to the bottom left. Reavers, you can kill these lurkers. It's totally awesome you can do this. It's one of the blessings you were given by the Xel'Naga. Okay, so I guess Archons kill them? I guess we're busy with these lings for some reason? Not a single loss to these Zerglings, obviously. Finally! Across the map, move 4 seconds, I guess. And you can take down those lurkers. 196 to 192 supply. Bank, negligible for both of these players. But map split in half. Again, Protoss going to win. Gonna win, man. Drops coming in at 29 minutes for some reason from Larva. Insanely late stuff. Overlords trying to snipe down speed, or trying to get sniped down by the Archons with speed, and they do. Look at the storm. 7 kills. Archons with upgrades. Thank you very much. Reaver support. No, but Reaver defense. Trying to get a drop down here. No. Unload. Storm. Hurry. Yo. Good storm. And good storm there too. Great double storm. 53 drones left. And And this base is defunct, so I'm not sure why we're attacking it, but high ground is good, I guess. No, we're abandoning the high ground. All right, 59 probes to 51 drones. 21 lings in production. Larva says 50 workers is enough right now on 4 bases. All right. Very good. High Templar snipe. Overlord down there, too. Not quite supply blocked, but another Overlord down, and the supply block is on again. Shuttles, Reavers. Okay, so Reavers with shuttles being supported by Archons and Dragoons. Everybody loves this except for Zerg, man. Oh! Reavers shot, Scarab connections all over the place. Scourge trying to attack that shuttle, getting an obs shot. Good. So now we're going to fall back because we don't have any obs because the Scourge took down the one observer with his army. Maybe there were 2. Let's be generous and profitable. Let's be generous and, wow, give them the benefit of the doubt. Look at these Archons. Look at these Reavers. Taking down so many anything they hit. 188 to 182 supply. Cost efficiency is everything in StarCraft 2. Unless you're Zerg, and that means, you know, you'd have to take more bases. Plaguing each of these Reavers for the first time today. Again, this hatch is defunct. There's nothing here. There are no minerals. There's no economic value for Larva, but that's okay. That's fine. Oh, lurkers. He knows there are no obs in this group. Look at this stand and fight. Archon's front line of defense. Reaver back line of defense. We've got 2 of them. We only unloaded 1 for some reason. Dark Storm in the middle of the map. Whatever. We don't care. We're falling back. We're pressuring as much as we need to. So mined out here. Working on being mined out on the right side. 9 o'clock. Pretty fresh up on the top right side. And expanding here as a Protoss is a good thing to do. I don't think they need to. I think Sky is fine without taking a base here. But look at this. Look at how many lings are coming across the map here to try to take down the top right-hand corner. And yeah, there is a DT here being like, 13 kills. Why is there a huge army here? I don't know. Let's not worry about it, I guess. Ah, drop inside the main. I told you drops were done. No. Well, I guess we're attacking up here into 1,000 lurkers instead of defending. Not a good idea, especially with the plague. Dude. Can we save the Nexus with these Zealots? If the Lings don't defend themselves, and they do not defend themselves, and they are going to get killed here before the hatchery, before the Nexus goes down, 177 hit points. Dude, we got to drop inside the bottom left here too. Reaver Archon. Can we kill drones? This game is absolutely epic tagged stuff, man. Dark Swarm attacking the natural of the top right. But can these lurkers handle everything here? There's no detection again? Dude, Sky, why is there no detection sometimes? I know it's hard. I know it's difficult. Nexus down here. Nexus in trouble here, but not down here. No, do not go back down, probes. You're going to die. Reavers sniping out lurkers on the other side of the map. I guess all of the probes are not going to die. These 2 got away. This one did not. Unlucky. Indeed. Reavers, dude. They have that upgrade. Extra 25 damage. They already do 100 damage. Who was the person that was like, you know what we need for Reavers is a damage upgrade of 25. Does anything else get that much of a damage upgrade? No. Just the guys that already have the most attack in the game. Oh, epic battle here for the soul of this base. Storm, is it available? It is. Reavers, are they available? Yeah, there's 4 of them. You'd better believe it. Look at that. Micro with the shuttle, taking the Reavers out of harm's way. Again, attacking this many Reavers and Archons with Ling Hydra is incredibly frustrating. And you can lose a battle like that very easily, as Larva is showing right now. Still, no detection means we gotta leave because there's a single lurker here. Denying this base important. Denying this base important. Maybe taking this base is something you want to do. 163 to 145 supply. Larva is up. Not feeling good about things, but doing his best. These Reavers are just 4 of them. 4. Getting plagued. Lings baiting out. Another drop coming in top right. Is it enough to kill the Nexus? Yes. Absolutely it is. But getting the guaranteed damage first. Sniping down the probes. Means the Nexus lives. But the probe count is 37. Look at all 4 of these plagued Reavers. It doesn't kill them, but it makes them so much easier to handle if you've ever tried to kill Reavers with Hydras. If the Reavers are plagued, they die so much faster. And again, high IQ play here means sending 1 Ling in so that 4 Scarabs try to kill it, so it's cost efficient. Look at that. Reaver down because they've been plagued. Archons at the front would be a good thing right now. Replaguing is not really enough, thank you very much, but this is so much Zerg. Where are the reinforcements is the question. Top right is bereft of the Protoss. Why is this Nexus dead? A Lurker showed up and killed the Nexus. No! No, we're microing our heart out right now. We're making more High Templar. But in his heart of hearts right now, I know Sky says, uh-oh, we are in trouble. Ob's getting sniped all over the place by Scourge. Shuttle's going down too. And, oh, thanks for the save there, Archon friend. Anytime, says the Archon. 1 Scarab for 1 Ling is just what... That's Larva being happy. Oh, shuttle down. Storm in. And this is just a scrappy battle. But I think we need to reestablish the top right side. I think that needs to be the priority right now. You are on 0 income. Sky, reestablish the top right, man. You have to. I know there's a Lurker and a Hydra here, but you have High Templar and Reavers and an Archon. He's so busy. He thinks the soul of the game is down here. He thinks if he can kill this hatchery, he's going to win. I disagree. He could probably kill that hatchery right now. If he never takes the top right, he's going to lose because the Zerg still has 2 bases of income down this left side. He's desperately trying to get up this ramp, but it's Larva. We're talking, okay, he does storm a bunch of these drones because High Templar wandered in there. It's Larva. He's got enough of an army to hold here. It's not maxed out or anything. Scourge again finding the shuttle so they can't be micro friends for the Reavers. This is just a lot of Lings. It's a charge in. Sky, this is it. This is his last gasp. Again, even if he wins this, I don't think it does enough for him. Not with... Okay, get up there and kill this 1 Lurker. Does he need obs? I guess he could build... Okay, there's a robo who he can build. Is he finally coming up here and dealing with this? He's like, wait, is that all there is up here? Oh, right. I don't know why I waited so long. Great, I don't have enough money for a new Nexus anyway. Oh. No, he's trying to probe transfer. There's dudes here. Not transfer, trying to long distance mine. So we can get enough money to actually build a Nexus. Oh. Yeah, this is a lot of dead Zerg. The storms are very good. But guess what? There's more Zerg where this comes from. These probes are actually not dying for some reason. Larva's not paying attention to what's happening over there. But it's 136 to 95 supply. Zerg is up big time, about 40, 50 supply. These probes are being allowed to go on their extracurricular activities of getting money for the Protoss. There we go. Finally being like, wait a second, what is this shenaniganry? I don't know. But all these probes are going to die. He doesn't have enough money for a new Nexus anyway. Get inside the Dark Swarm and fight him. Get inside the Dark Swarm and fight him. This guy knows. Just kidding, he fell out and died anyway. Yeah, that's it. We're done. We're done. The valiant defense of this base, which again didn't really matter in the long run, but the drop. What do I always say about drops? Drops are game changers. That drop on the top right is the reason Larva wins, and that's it. GG. Sky taps out. Larva gets the win in 38 minutes and 42 seconds. Insanely good game. That's awesome. Oh, man. Crazy stuff. Like, just a ridiculously crazy game of PvZ there. Larva gets the win thanks to a drop, man. I think with that doesn't happen, he loses this thing. If the income's flowing up here and down here, then that's it. Sky defends. He holds. He's feeling great about himself. He has no self-doubt at all. He's actually mining from the minerals in his main, too. That's how cool he is right now. But good game. Just a great bloodbath. About how many plagues, how many swarms, how many dark swarms, how many storms, how many probes died. A lot based on this guy getting murdered by Hydras. But at the end of the day, I just think a couple things, right? Defending this with maybe some Archons, some Storm seeing it coming would be a good move. Reestablishing the space faster with Archons and detection would have been good too. But Larva played a heck of a game, man. He lost a lot of drones today. The Storm drops were good. Pretty effective through most of the game. The pressure was great. He rebuffed most of it, and that is what you need. Is rebuffing most of it. So good game. And let's check out this final score. 345,000 points to 359,000 points. Larva outproducing and getting outkilled by pretty similar numbers here. Look at that gap. Look, Protoss forces that produce 393 units and kill 1,000 Zerg units are just to be commended. Not enough today, though, with that ratio. 29 to 7 buildings raised. Kind of a huge deal. That's going to tell us a story, too. And the outspan by the Zerg is not a lot. For 38 minutes, for 40 minutes of StarCraft, it's not a ton. But he got it done. He was cost efficient as you could possibly be. And that is a win. All right, so that right there is going to be it for me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.